Everyone, and welcome back to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of natural gas has moved in the last week and how the price of natural gas can move in the next week. See, if you look at the chart of natural gas, what we have seen that natural gas, after making a half round 5.3, there is a continuous downfall we have seen. Okay, and the downfall, if you see that it has made a low of around $3.53, which was a gap. Okay, and after this gap we have seen it is started upside, making a half round $4.1. Okay, this is what started coming up. But if you look from 3 weeks, there is a continuous downfall. Okay, and if it started going upside, it has to sustain above a level of $3.82. You have to keep this in mind that if the price has to go up, it has to sustain $3.82. And once started sustaining, then only we can see it can go further upside towards $4 and then further high. But if it started going below this particular level, it can move towards this level of 3.53 and then a further downfall can be seen, because if you see a bigger pattern showing this trend, and chances of going further low can be seen if the price started going below this level. Okay, so before I move ahead and explain you where the price of natural gas can move in the next week, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglab@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a Telegram link also given in the description. You can join that too. See, now look at this particular chart. There is a clear indication that the price from 3 weeks is a continuous downside, making a half around $4.1. Okay, for this week I'm telling you, and if it started going below this level, and a low for this week is $3.51. Okay, and if the price keep falling the previous week's high, that is low of around 3.63, then we can see there can be a further downfall, because this particular trend will support a downside, and chances of falling further down can be seen, and it can touch a level of 3.51 if it started going below this particular level. Okay, so before I move ahead, and I've given you the mail ID also in the description, as well as you can see on the top of it. Okay, now if you look at this trend, what you can expect in this particular week, see, this particular pattern is formed. That is where I've clearly mentioned you that as soon as the price keep moving over a level of 3.6, we can see it can start a further upside, and when started going over 4.2, we can see there can be a further upside, because this pattern was supporting an upside. Okay, I'm talking for this particular pattern. It has made a half around 5.3 and then it came down. Now this particular pattern will form if the price again goes towards a level of 4.2. We can see that it can create the same pattern and creating a W pattern, as you can see. Okay, so chances of going further upside will be there. If the price started going above 4.2, we can see there will be a further rise. But if it started going below this level, we can see it can go further low and can move towards 3.63 and then further down. Okay, so let's see, suppose if the price started sustaining this level, what we can see. Suppose if it started sustaining this level and goes above a level of 3.82 and sustain, then we can see it can try to go upside. So this is a resistance one. So if it sustain above this level, we can see it can go further upside, and yes, after that the price can move towards $3.93. Okay, and once the price sustain over 3.93, a further upside can be seen towards $4. And this, after this particular level, we have seen 4 level is already tested, so the price can rise above that level and it can touch a level of $4.12. Okay, and once the price moving off that particular level, a further upside can be seen towards $4.22, which is already tested. So we can see the price will move above this level, and this particular pattern will show an upside if the price keep moving off 4.22. And once the price going above that particular level, chance of going towards 4.36 can be seen, and from there a further upside can be seen towards a level of around $4.5. Okay, once the price started going off 4.22, you can trail your SL by $0.15. So at least you will capture a higher movement if the price started going above this level. It can touch a level of 4.36 to a level of 4.5. And if you see a 2 hours chart, you'll understand that the gap is still pending at a level of 5.1. So if the price rising above a level of around $4.22, chances are very high that the price will go further upside and can move towards a level of 4.35, then to a level of 4.57. And if that sustain, we will see the price will go above a level of 4.86, and from there it will move towards $4.94. Okay, this is the high we can see. So once started going upside, we can see there will be a further rise and it will move above this level, and chances of going towards 5.3 will be there if the price started going above 4.94. So trail your SL by 0.15. Okay, and if the price going above this level, a further upside can be seen. But if it started coming down, see, you have to understand, as soon as the price started going 4.2, you can trail your SL by 0.15. But the trend we can see upside if it started going above $3.82. Okay, but if it keep moving below this level, we can see there can be a further downfall also. Okay, but if it started going above 3.82, we can see it can move towards a level of $4, and from there a further upside towards 4.2 and then further high. So trail your SL $2. That is what we can see. But if it started coming down, we can see if it started falling below a level of 3.7, we can see it can come down, and if the price falling below that level, chance of going towards 3.63 can be there. And if the price falling below this level, chance of going towards 3.51. Okay, and if the price falling below 3.51, a further downfall can be seen towards $3.3. Okay, and if the price falling below 3.3, a further fall can be seen towards a level of 3.23, then to a level of $3. After 3.32, we can see a level of $3. So remember that as soon as the price started falling below 3.53, a further fall can be seen. But if the price started going below 3.7, we can see there can be a downside movement. So again, trail your SL by 0.15. Okay, and then a probability of touching 3.53, which is a gap was there, so it has already filled. So if we started going below this level, we can see a further fall towards 3.3, and then further downfall also can be seen. Okay, any doubt regarding this, you can mail me or given the mail ID is also in the description. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please go thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe it. Thank you.